The question that we've been asked is, how do we print checks in uLaw? Generally, when you have an expense or something where you are actually paying the client, paying somebody, you will be using one of these office panels. Like for example, office expense. You can say, hey, this is I don't know, it's like and some office supplies, and you're writing a check for $113. What you do is you would click here on print check. You would say like, hey, the reason why you're paying, let's say supplies, right? And you put the invoice number, put your number, and you would obviously pick the bank, check, and the check number, and you would actually put the expense. The minute you put the expense, immediately the check menu comes, and you can say print to the order of John, and obviously the amount is already there, and you just hit the download button, and you see now the check is actually now outputted for you so that you can just print it. So this is a top check with 2 remittance. So as you saw, right under the action button, you would actually go in, and it could be anything, like it could be a vendor payment, or any of those things will have basically a check as an output. Similarly in the matter as well, if you're entering a disbursement, let's say you are doing a general disbursement, so you see this small button here called print check. So you could say this one is some expense where it's a unit, some pre-taxed expense, like for example municipal search fee. You could say it is $120 with 13% of HST, or maybe tax exempted, right? If you give this option called print check, you hit the save button, what will happen is uLaw will immediately, after it saves the disbursement, is going to prompt you for printing the check. And what you can do is you can say, hey, pay to the order of City of Ottawa and $120, and you can just hit that download button, and here you go, that's your check to City of Ottawa that you can actually print. Now if you forgot to enable that button, you could always go back to editing that item. So you can in matter screen, of course, you click here, edit item, and then you will do a print check again. You could do that and hit the save button, and you could do that in the accounting screen as well. If you go to that bank transaction where you enter that amount, let me find it. You should be the municipal search fee, for example. The supplies, for example. You could click on the dollar amount, and you'll get a menu there called print check. You could just go back, print the check, just say John again, and download it. So that way, even if you forgot it once, you could always click on the dollar amount here, or if it's a matter, of course, you need to go into edit button, item, and then you find it, and then